Pavs are something that goes well with many Indian dishes, but the only problem is that these buns are usually made with all-purpose flour. Today I am going to share the softest 100% whole wheat buns recipe, that too without using eggs and vital gluten, and of course without compromising its softness and lightness. These paos are fluffy and perfectly golden brown in color, and these are so much healthier than the traditional store purchased dinner rolls. If you are new to this channel, then please do subscribe to my channel. Also click on the bell icon so you never miss another update, and let's get started. Into a bowl, I'm going to add warm milk. Into that, add 1 tablespoon of active dry yeast and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Dissolve the yeast in milk and sugar mixture and let it set aside for 10 minutes. Into the stand mixture bowl, I'm going to add 3 cups of whole wheat flour. I'm also adding salt to taste and around 5 tablespoons of room temperature butter. Attach dough hook to stand mixer. Initially, we will let butter coat in whole wheat flour completely. The speed is set to 2 and let mixer does it work for 2 minutes. You can scrape the sides if it is required. After 2 minutes, you will notice that the flour color has turned yellowish. So at this point of time, we will add our yeast mixture. Now we will increase the speed to 4. Now again I'm going to add 1 cup of warm milk into the mixture and increase the speed. You can see the dough has come together, but still we need elasticity in our dough. So I'm going to add another 1/4 cup of milk into the mixture. We want very soft and tacky dough. Now we are going to knead this dough for another 8 to 10 minutes. As we are working with whole wheat flour, it will take little bit longer time than usual because we want gluten and elasticity in our dough, and it only comes with kneading and kneading our dough. If you are not using stand mixer, it may take around 25 to 30 minutes in order to get the same consistency. After kneading for about 5 minutes, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. Now keep on kneading for another 5 minutes. You can see now our dough has came together and it is looking perfect to me. So now let's check the consistency. When you take small portion from the dough and when you try to stretch it, it should stretch for some extent, you can see. And this is what we want in our dough. It took me around 15 to 17 minutes to reach at this point, but this could be less or more in your case depending upon the quality and quantity of flour you are using. Take the dough out on a working surface. Now let's keep the dough for proofing. For that I'm using my instant pot. So grease the instant pot with oil and keep the dough inside. If you don't have instant pot, then you can place the bowl in any warm place and let it proof. Now this is ready to go into instant pot. Now close the lid and keep the yogurt setting on, and we will let it proof for 1 hour. Now 1 hour is up, and after an hour you will see something like this. You can see the dough is almost double in size. Take out the dough onto working surface again. Knead the dough for a minute or so. And we will divide this dough into 9 equal parts. Based on the quantity we have taken, we will be able to get around 9 good sized buns. Give it each ball round shape by tucking the sides to the base and rounding it out using your fingers and thumbs. Make sure there is no cracks on the outer surface because it may result in cracky bun after baking it, so be careful. Place it in an oiled baking tray with little gap in between and allow it for second proofing. By the way, I have already posted the recipe of how to make buns using all-purpose flour. So if you would like to see that recipe, I will post the link in the description box below, and I will also keep the I button. Cover it with cling wrap and allow it to proof for another 1 to 1.5 hours. After almost 1.5 hours, my buns are proofed nicely. It took me 1.5 hours, but it can be between 1 to 1.5 hours in your case. Now brush all the buns with milk. Proofing is very crucial step because that is what gonna give our buns sponginess. So let it proof perfectly. Preheat the oven at 400 Fahrenheit and we will let it bake for 18 to 20 minutes or until the outer surface is brown. It took me 20 minutes in order to reach at this point. Now apply some butter on top of all the buns. It will give that glossy and shiny effect to our buns and also helps in keep it soft. Our buns are looking perfect, but don't hurry to take it out. Now the last step is covering our buns with damp cloth for 15 to 20 minutes. Make sure that the cloth is damp and not wet. After 15 minutes, you will see that our buns are already very soft. Now take it out from the baking tray. You can see our buns are extremely fluffy. Now I will give you the closer look to this bun. You can see our buns has turned out as softer as all-purpose flour buns. And it has got a nice sponginess as well. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe. If so, please don't forget to give thumbs up to this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also share this recipe with your friends and family. Thank you for watching and I will see you soon with the next recipe.